But the bigger benefit, cooking with much greater flavor. Because think about this, if I put a cut of meat inside this pressure cooker, I put some liquids in there, some delicious red wine with a beef roast, I put in bay leaves and all kinds of great seasoning and beef broth and salt and pepper. All that's going to be forced inside that roast. And with every bite, it becomes tender and mouth-watering and savory, and you just want to let the thing cool off so you can lick the bowl.
That is the hardest part.
That is the hardest part of having to wait until it cools off. Meredith Lawrence is back with us, our Blue Jean Chef. Great to see you.
Great.
I love you in your signature blue.
Oh,
actually, this is kind of a blue plaid today.
I know. I'm mixing it up a little bit.
I know. I love it when you get fancy. All right. Hey, let's talk to you about a choice of pressure cookers. You know, Meredith, we don't do this very often.
No.
Offer a choice in size of pressure cooker in one presentation. So we're going to make available to you a choice of either a 4-quart,
right,
a 6-quart,
yes,
or an 8-quart
yes,
pressure cooker. You know, Meredith has told us long and many times that you can do a little bit in a big pressure cooker. You can't do a lot in a little one. So if you need the bigger size, then absolutely take advantage of it. If a smaller one will work for you and your needs and your family size, then absolutely go there. That's why we like to make this choice of available to you. I can also tell you that this is an expiring offer. This is a very special sale price. So this sale price will go away at the end of day today. It's a 25% savings, Meredith, off the regular QVC price. How you doing? I'll be right there. And there's going to be lots to talk about today. So what you want to do is take advantage of 5 easy payments, take advantage of the great sale price, and here is your breakdown on sizes, and then we'll show you colors. I have a 4-quart checking in at 5 payments. I'm only $11.80.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy? Now, I also have a 6-quart, 5 payments of $13.80. And your 8-quart is 5 easy payments of $15.80. Now, I have colors for you. Right in front of me, we've got the blue. We also have this for you in cinnamon, and finally in the black. Now, blue is the most limited in every size. We do have all 3 colors in every size, but blue is the most limited in every size. This is your pot roast.
Oh, well, this is a pork pot roast,
Oh.
which is so delicious, right?
Which I love even more.
A nice way to turn things around here. But this is a great offer because, of course, David's happy.
I love pork pot roast.
I know.
My mom always made pork pot roast.
Well, you see, but here's the thing, right? You take a pork butt, which is a tough piece of meat, you put it in here, you cook it for about an hour instead of 3 or 4 hours, and it comes out so delicious and so tender and so beautiful. And people think you've slaved for hours, but in fact, you've had everything in one pot contained in here. You've gone about your day doing whatever it is you want to do, and an hour later, you have this beautiful pot roast.
So maybe it's pot roast, maybe it's chicken and dumplings.
I know, I'm really hitting you hard today, aren't I?
This is my kind of day, baby. Hey, what we're talking about, of course, is great comfort cooking. But you know what? You're not only going to just use this during the cold weather season of the year that we're just about to get into.
Right.
You're also going to be using it all summer long with summer vegetables.
Well, exactly.
And you'll use it at times when you don't want to heat up the kitchen because remember, all the heat stays contained inside the pressure cooker.
But David, most importantly, the flavor stays in there. Just as you mentioned at the beginning here of our presentation, that flavor, I have to tell you, it amazes you every single time. It really just gets infused in that food, no problem. David, I want to show, I want you to keep on dancing.
Woo! I love me some chicken and dumplings.
Here's how easy it is. You saw me just, before your presentation with that fire, right? The
Amazon fire. Just to clarify.
Not the kitchen fire, the Amazon fire.
That was another fire.
And I was putting the chili mac together with the raw pasta and everything in here. Well, here's how easy it is to release your pressure. I'm going to show you here. And I have a towel in my hand.
And this is called quick release, right?
This is right here. This is called a quick release. So I have simply moved this from airtight to exhaust. If you want to go ahead and dress a towel over that, you can to stop any splattering. But you can see, like the steam itself even is not that big a deal, right?
It's warm, but that's all.
So here's a little facial. You curl the hair so you can do in the morning.
Moisture, never a bad thing in the cold weather.
But you see that, you saw how easy it was for me to set this, 5 minutes. You see how easy it is for me to release the steam.
And there are 2 ways to release the pressure.
Right.
One's called a natural release, where you just leave the machine alone and it will naturally release its own pressure.
Exactly.
Or you can do the quick release, which is what Meredith just did.
She
flipped the nozzle there so it would release it all at once.
And with the recipe booklet, it tells you exactly which way to do it, because of course it does make a difference to your cooking. But when that steam is all out of there, I'll open that up and show you. I can't open it right now because there's pressure in it. That's a safety feature.
Yeah.
You cannot open the pressure cooker if there's any pressure inside. So it doesn't even let you make a mistake.
Now, as I mentioned, I have a 4, 6, and an 8 quart in blue, cinnamon, and black. If you want the blue, In the 4-quart, 400 left. In the 6-quart, 400 remain. And in the 8-quart, 300 remain. 8-quart is our most popular choice, and we almost never offer an 8-quart.
Right.
So it's great that so many of you are going with the bigger size because, as Meredith will be quick to tell you, you can do a little bit in a big pressure cooker.
That's right.
You cannot do a lot in a little pressure cooker. So even if you don't fill this 8-quart capacity up every time you cook in it, no worries.
Right.
It cooks just the same if you put 1 quart of food in there or you put 8 quarts.
I mean, look at these ribs, David. This is the 8-quart here. We're getting a ton of ribs coming out of there. They're beautifully tender. Now, if you are somebody who says, hey, I always barbecue my ribs, I always grill them, well, guess what? You should be pressure cooking them first, but you don't have to put them on the grill afterwards because look how beautiful they are. Look how tender. And to get ribs like this, that's about 45 minutes in the pressure cooker instead of hours in a smoker. Here's our chili mac. Finally, pressure has released. And look, here's what we did. And look at this.
Now, did
Look
that
how
pasta
great.
go in there dry?
The pasta went in there completely dry.
Is that recipe in
It is in
this
that
book?
It is in that book.
That is
for
coming
sure.
up in Cookbook Corner?
And now you put all that cheese inside.
Yes, please.
You stir it up, and then look at that. So this is the 4-quart. Now this is a significant amount of food. I would say this would feed 4 to 5 people easily.
I could wreck that whole thing.
Well, yeah, but you're an exception.
I'm an exceptional eater, is what
Exceptional
I am.
in
Yes.
every way, David.
Oh,
But
you're sweet.
Look at this.
I'm
So
best in the eating
let
department.
me show you exactly how much food this is.
Ooh,
Woo!
careful, Boo.
It's hot. But look at this.
Now that's 4 quarts of
Chili
chili
mac.
mac. And that recipe is in Meredith's book, coming
Look
up
at
in
this.
Cookbook Corner, and the whole book is pressure cooking recipes.
And look how much food that is. That's
sweetie.
seriously a lot of food, right?
Now let's hit it with some
Like,
Parmesan.
that's no joke. And that is 5 minutes. So this is a weeknight.
nice.
You've come home, the kids are hungry, they want something, and you can do that. And the cook time is only 5 minutes. Now, of course, keep in mind that it takes time to come to pressure, and it does take a little time to release that pressure. But that's a lot of chili mac, and you did the cook time 5 minutes.
I'm going to give a little blow.
What do you think?
Meredith.
I know. Easy, right? So very easy.
And Boo, you know what's also interesting is that the macaroni is all flavored with the beef and
Exactly.
the spices and the tomato sauce and the cheese because it's forced into every macaroni noodle.
And David, here's the other thing. How many pots do you have to clean up?
One.
One pot to clean up. For me, most of the cooking times in this pressure cooker are under 30 minutes. So that's a perfect amount of time to clean up whatever dishes you used for the prep, and then you have one dish to clean at the end, right? So simple, so easy.
Wait. You missed like 2 tablespoons of cheese.
Sorry.
Did you just meet me?
Look at this. So this is our grits.
Oh, yes, the grits.
With cheese and ham. And now that's something that, you know, if you wanted to make grits for breakfast, a lot of people don't because you have to stand over your stovetop for 30, 40 minutes.
My mother would make them from scratch when I was a little boy, and if she didn't stand right there for 20 to 30 minutes and stir them, they'd burn.
Right.
And if you don't get the proportions just right with the liquid to grits, they're either paste or they're runny and not very appetizing.
Look what I did for you.
Oh, you brought me some black pepper.
Oh, I did.
Better to me than I deserve. All right.
But you see, that's something that's 10 minutes in a pressure cooker, and you don't have to stand there over it. It's just so easy to use, and the rewards are so much bigger than you'd even think they would be. I know, that's going to be hot. There's more for you coming, don't you worry.
Oh.
And look at this, David. Here, another...
I'm afraid I'll spill it if I do the happy dance, so just let's do the happy sway. There you go. All right. Perfect.
This is a beef dip sandwich that you can do in here. Now, if you do this, even if you do this in a 4-quart cooker, you're feeding a crowd, right? Because you've got this beef in here. Look at it shredding apart beef, and then you put the jus into the little dish to dip into. And you've got beef dip sandwiches for at least 10 to 12 people here.
Now, Meredith, we're going to go back to our graphic that shows all 3 choices because
Sure.
over 1,000 of these are gone now. The 4-quart is 5 easy payments of $11.80. The 6-quart is 5 easy payments of $13.80.
Fantastic.
And the 8-quart, which is our most popular, is 5 payments of $15.80. I have cinnamon and black and blue in all 3 sizes, but in the blue, 4-quart blue, $3.50. In the 6-quart, $300, and blue 8-quart, fewer than $200. This price and easy pay go away end of day today. Now's your time to grab this, and that is your meatloaf,
This
isn't
is
it?
the Dijon thyme meatloaf, which is, I'm telling you, just really special and beautiful. And the reason it's so good in a pressure cooker, look at that. Look at that.
Meredith,
is
I'm glad I'm not the only
because
one that talks to my
so, because it's so moist and delicious, because there's no way you can dry it out in here.
Honey, those grits are off the hook. Oh, we're going to check in with Mary right quick and getting ready for Cookbook Corner. Mary, thank you for being there because it allows me to get another bite or two of these grits.
Well, I'm here for you because you deserve as many bites as you can during this 3-hour show. And you know what? We have a huge one day only coming up on In the Kitchen with David. It's from Kansas City.